gonna need y'all to do, and we gonna really appreciate it. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. It means everything to us. We trying to get to 20K subscribers, and we can only get to that goal with the help of y'all. That never happens with solely just us. We need y'all to help us make that happen. So hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. And you know what's going on. We're going to get into it, man. It's time for that Coach for the Streets. Let's get to it.
Yeah. Got my nigga Cheese in this bitch. Midwest UGK, nigga. You already know. Yeah. I said my hands on this money. I'm caught up in this lifestyle. This 100-round drummy. It'll knock a nigga right down. My dope on my scale. It be knocking watch lights out. My spot do be booming. I'm caught up in this lifestyle. My hands on this money. I'm caught up in this lifestyle.
And the only reason I got this in the background, right? I want y'all to pay attention to this, right? Look at this picture. Because I feel like this gonna add to what I'm getting to in this situation right now. Now, shout out Honeycomb again. Shout out Birdman. Shout out everybody. Lil Wayne, BG, Turk, the whole Cash Money, Juvie, you feel me? I was rooting for Honeycomb, just like I'm rooting for BG. Just like I rooted and we rooted for Finesse 2 times. Over here, yeah, we rooted heavy and consistent. You see what I'm saying? So if you look at this picture right here, you'll see Birdman was treating Honeycomb in a different type of way because it's not about money. Let's just be honest. Birdman about the bag, right? And he knew Honeycomb Brazy was the bag. He was a fresh wave. He had the talent. He had the image. And he had the reputability out his state. Not only his state, but his city, right? And we knew his backstory to be real. So for Birdman, he didn't see co-signing Honeycomb as a problem because that was his bag. Honeycomb got in a jam. That messed up the bag for Birdman because Birdman was finna back Honeycomb. BG come home. Birdman greet him coming out the door. Birdman go on podcast. I think I want to say he was on 85 South Show. Quote me if I'm wrong in the comments. And he said, BG official Cash Money. Can't nobody sign him. Now, mind you, he's stamping this before BG didn't agree to anything, before BG didn't signed anything. So that's how much confidence in this situation Birdman had. Right? So pay attention to this picture because this was a bag that I'm not going to say Birdman fumbled with Honeycomb. Honeycomb was set up. However we dress that situation up, it's a bag that was fumbled that could have led to just millions of dollars. You feel what I'm saying? For not just Birdman, but Honeycomb too. Because Honeycomb, let's just be honest. Honeycomb could have blew up. BG don't need to blow up. Is the difference. He has a career. He's a legend. To me, he's a legend. He come from a movement that changed how hip hop operate for a course of time. You see what I'm saying? Yes, he's a legend. Shout out to BG. I think BG having an issue with Lil Wayne, and we come to see this more publicly after BG did this song with Finesse 2 times, Gangstified. And mind you, I gotta shout that out because they took a classic, kept it a classic, but made it new. So it remains timeless. And the song they created today will go on to last a length of time. Most rap songs just don't today. Shout out to Finesse and BG for putting that together. Because it's a moment in hip hop that these moments, we need these moments because all we hear is, you see what I'm saying? The drill and shout out to them because I'm not throwing dirt on nobody way of getting to their bag, man. It's enough for everybody out here to eat. It's a big possibility that maybe he didn't sign the Cash Money because he ain't seeing eye to eye with Weezy. Weezy's the biggest thing over there. He solidified Cash Money because they was at a part where, you know what I mean, they building needed redid. And once he jumped into that Carter mode, Lil Wayne, he carried Cash Money. And he been doing it ever since. We might see Lil Weezy as Young Money, but forever to us, we still look at him like Cash Money. He stamped Cash Money that much. Weezy is a GOAT. But BG feels some type of way. And he expressed it over a song. Why? Because evidently he ain't exchanged words with BG, with Lil Wayne. Evidently, Lil Wayne ain't picking up, or he ain't reached out. He ain't shout BG out. He ain't you know what I'm saying? He could have did some things without, like Lil Wayne don't have to physically go out and send BG money, got assistants, interns, and everything. They could do whatever Lil Wayne tell them. So whatever Lil Wayne didn't do, look at it like this. You with your best friend every day. Y'all starved together, struggled together, got some money together, met women together, partied together, traveled together, went from poor to rich together. And then a chunk of your life get put on pause because you got to go to jail. And these same people that you went through all of that with, that you consider family, don't show their face for you. Tell me how you gonna feel about that. So expect BG to feel how he feel. But the question is, does this play a part in why BG didn't go back to Cash Money? We know Cash Money is a staple in hip hop, but we also know Cash Money got some internal situations going on. I doubt Weezy ever be just locked in with Cash Money like that, far as doing things with them after the situation he went through with Young Thug. We can squash a lot of things, but not when slugs fly. And I think Weezy gonna forever hold on to that right there, because you took somebody that was really a newcomer to the family and you let them pose some type of harm to me, and you supposed to be like, you was stamping yourself as his dad, Birdman, was to Lil Wayne, and you let Thug call a shot that put Weezy in jeopardy. You see what I'm saying? So I don't think Weezy will ever fully forgive that, on top of the fact he had to go what he went through with not being able to put his album out. And it's just things about that I don't see panning out a certain type of way. Then BG and Wayne don't see eye to eye. Then you got Turk and BG don't see eye to eye. Then you got Hot Beezle and BG don't see eye to eye. And you wonder why I don't want to go over here and sign for some money, and even if it's gonna make me richer than I am right now, but I'm around a whole bunch of niggas I'm supposed to look at like family that I really feel some type of way about. Who want to do that? That's almost the same as selling your soul for some money, because you selling out against your standards and your rules and regulations to get some money. You see what I'm saying? When you ain't seeing eye to eye with these people, you feel what I'm saying? So that's kind of like sweeping it under the rug. So evidently this means something to BG. Let's just hold on to the fact that BG don't need cash money to be successful. BG a legend. Shout out to the Fed babies, because we seeing a lot of the niggas from the Feds come home and show niggas what unity means. Show niggas what doing what you didn't do when you made your mistake that put your life on pause. Doing it right this time. Coming home and embracing the ones that deserve to be embraced. You see what I'm saying? We watching the streets support BG. He didn't need Cash Money or Wayne or Turk for that. Shout out BG. Shout out the whole Cash Money, the original Hot Boys. You know what I'm saying? Because that's family. What we say on these blogs and these podcasts and in the comments, it shouldn't affect the history they got. We got to keep in mind, they really family. So who's to say a month from now, next week, next year, a couple months from now, that they don't sit down and at the round table and really hash their issues out and get to the money? Because it's forever a big bag on the table for that hot boy movement. That experience was something that I would love to experience again. I remember being at these big shows, 15, 20,000 in the building, and these niggas coming in the building in the little helicopter dropping out the sky in the building doing a show. It was real entertainment, not just music. And that's also something that I'll never forget. That's something we all will never forget. So do I want to see that? Yeah. I'm sure y'all want to see it too. But we don't know what the reasons is why BG didn't go back to Cash Money. But we know he didn't. But we see him being successful without Cash Money. But once again, I know Stunner salty about seeing another bag get away from him. Because he know in his heart BG gonna be successful without him. The streets supporting BG regardless if he Cash Money. Regardless if him and Lil Wayne talk. To be honest with y'all, he didn't even need Cash Money. Shout out to BG. And shout out to them Fed babies for sticking together, man. Because y'all come home with the same mentality y'all had when y'all was behind the Fed walls. And that stick together with the ones you develop those bonds with. You see what I'm saying? Y'all don't lose them bonds with those people when y'all come home, and it shows in hip hop now. You see what I'm saying? BG and Finesse wasn't in the same building, but because they come from the same situation, they was able to have a relationship. Look at Finesse and Honeycomb. They developed a relationship because they was going through some of the same things. We need that back in hip hop. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Once again, we trying to get to 20,000, and we ain't gonna get there without y'all, so we gonna appreciate it very much for everybody that come up in here to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. We can't get there without y'all. Help us make that happen. It's time for that. Culture for the Streets, hosted by Mafia and Pain. I'm gonna get up out of here. But you know already, trap always open, latch off the door. It's on the flow.